What is up, internet friends? I hope you're having the best day so far. So today's video is going to be the 100 questions no one asked tag, because I haven't done a tag video in ages and I thought this would be an awesome way for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. Let's jump into the questions. Question 1, do you sleep with your doors open or closed? I sleep with my door partially open so that Lola can come in and out of the bedroom. If I was sleeping somewhere else, I'd probably sleep with the door closed. Do you take the shampoo and conditioner when you go to a hotel? No, I don't, unless it's a Veda. Usually the shampoo and conditioner isn't really all that good. Question 3, do you ever sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? That's not even a question. Who sleeps with their sheets tucked in? You weirdo. Question 4, have you ever stolen a street sign before? I haven't stolen a street sign, but I have stolen those pylon pine cone things. Witches' hats in Australia. Isn't it funny that they call them witches' hats here? Strange. 5, do you like to use post-it notes? I'm not much of a post-it note person, but I do like to-do lists. 6, do you cut out coupons but never use them? I don't cut out coupons, but I always take informational brochures. I don't know what it is. I think my friend Brooke got me into it because she was always like, do you have a brochure for that? Or can I steal that? So I'm just really used to grabbing one, and now I just always grab them out of habit. Question 7, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Dude, bees would suck, but a bear I could totally deal with. I'm Canadian. I know how to deal with that shit. Question 8, do I have freckles? Not really. I think if I went in the sun and actually got like a full-on proper tan, I might have a little bit of freckles on my nose, but I never really go out in the sun very often. I just fake tan, so let's stick with no. Question 9, do I always smile for pictures? I usually smile for pictures. I feel like I've really tried to perfect my serious model face over the past year, but I still feel like such a wanker when I do that in photos, so I usually smile in photos. Have been trying for the serious pose though. Question 10, what is my biggest pet peeve? Dude, too many to list. Do I ever count my steps when I walk? No, but I do follow footprints. If I find footprints on the ground, I'll probably follow them. Have I ever peed in the woods? What Canadian has not popped a squat somewhere? Come on. Have you ever pooped in the woods? No comment. Do you ever dance if there's no music playing? All the time. Do you chew your pens and pencils? No, but when we used to have a home phone, I used to chew the antenna of the home phone and I ate right through the top of it. Sorry mom, sorry dad. 16. How many people have you slept with this week? 1. One only, one forever. What size is your bed? I have a queen size bed, but I would really like to upgrade to a king when we end up moving to Canada. What is your song of the week? That's a good question. I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of Grizz lately. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Fuck yeah, rock it. I think pink is an awesome color. You can do a lot of different variations of just pink. It doesn't have to be like a Barbie pink, but guys can rock pink. Do I still watch cartoons? Hell yeah. I absolutely adore Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner and those old school cartoons. I really like My Little Pony. I think that the new brony wave of cartoons is fantastic. And I love adult cartoons like Family Guy or Simpsons. What is your least favorite movie? I would say, Vicky Cristina Barcelona. I saw that when I went to the Playboy Mansion and it was horrible. And I sat through the entire 2 hours of it, hating every minute of it. It was so boring. Where would you bury hidden treasures if you had some? That is a fantastic question. I would bury hidden treasures in my parents' backyard because they had a tree farm and it was big spruce trees and they had enormous holes dug from the old trees that they already sold. So I'd probably bury it in one of the holes in our 4-acre backyard. No one would find it. Maybe you'd find it because I just told you, but you would still never find the actual hole. That's what she said. What do you drink with dinner? I like to have either water and I occasionally have wine. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? I'm vegetarian. I haven't had a chicken nugget for years. And even before I was vegetarian, I didn't really ever have nuggets. What is my favorite food? Mexican. Hands down, could have it for any friggin' meal. I adore Mexican. What movies could you watch over and over and still love? Super easy, Star Wars. Duh. Last person who kissed or kissed you? Lola. Were you ever a Girl Scout? No, hell no. It was definitely not my thing. I did a lot of camping growing up, but it was never an organized activity camping, you know? Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? No, I would never pose nude, but I would definitely do a lingerie type thing if it was with a photographer who I felt like I really meshed with and I liked their style of shooting. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? Easy. It was to my friend Katie, and it was about 2 months ago. Can you change the oil on a car? I could definitely do it, but I would need assistance with a few steps. Main thing to do not lose the little bolt that you turn off of the thing into the bucket of oil. Big mistake. Have I ever gotten a speeding ticket? No, I have never gotten a ticket, but I have gotten a warning for having too many people in the vehicle when I had my new driver license when I was driving back when I was in high school. Ever ran out of gas? No, I haven't ran out of gas, but my car has died because the battery died. Totally sucked. Favorite kind of sandwich? Up until recently, I wasn't really a sandwich kind of person, but I've been really enjoying like a rye bread with tofurkey on it and like tons of veggies. But Chipotle Vegenaise is a must. Best thing to eat for breakfast? That is a subjective question. I feel like I would answer a different thing on any given day. What is your usual bedtime? My usual bedtime, if I get my shit together, is before 10 p.m. and I feel so much better when I do go to bed earlier. Are you lazy? I'm not lazy, but I do procrastinate a lot. When you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? I have gone as many things for Halloween. I've been as a Cookie Monster, Dumbo, Pocahontas, a hippie, a cheetah, like a cat. I've gone as a lot of things. What is your Chinese astrological sign? I have absolutely no idea. I don't pay attention to that. I don't pay attention to like star signs and stuff. I feel like star signs are just a way of making a very generalized statement that someone can just go, oh yeah, that's me too. I just feel like it is way too generalized and doesn't really apply in real life. But I mean, if that's what you want to do, power to you. How many languages can you speak? I speak English very fluently. I took French immersion for 3 years when I was in grades 8 through 10. Sounds like 2 years, but like grades 8, grades 9, and grade 10. I didn't end up continuing on with it because I wasn't very good at it, but I do understand French, I just don't speak French very well. Do I have any magazine subscriptions? No, I haven't had a magazine subscription since I lived in Vancouver, so like 5 or 6 years ago. Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? Oh, that's a good question. Neither connects. Connects with the shit, and you could actually attach like little motors to things and build like little race cars or I don't know, just different stuff. But I loved Connects. We had those at my grandma's house. Glenn is totally a Lego person though, right babe?
Yeah.
He used to step on those and they sucked. Am I stubborn? Is the sky blue? Who is better, Leno or Letterman? Ooh, neither. Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon. The Jimmys, way better. Ever watch soap operas? No, I was never really into the soaps. Are you afraid of heights? You know, it's kind of funny because I don't think that I am, but when I went to a like ropes course and I was up on the very, very, very tall, high ropes course, I kind of got a little bit of the shaky knees. So I think subconsciously, yes. But if I was just up on like a chairlift or up on like a really tall building, I don't feel like it, but I guess inside, deep down, maybe I am. Do I sing in the car? All the time. Do I sing in the shower? All the time. Do I ever dance in the car? Yes. As my vlog videos probably showed you guys, yes, I do. Have I ever used a gun? Yes, I have, but I haven't ever used it to shoot at something other than like a target or at like skeet throwing or whatever those things are. Last time you got a portrait taken by a photographer. I get my picture taken all the time. Do I think that musicals are cheesy? Fuck no, I love musicals. I used to be like the musical theater queen in high school. I played Josie Pye in Anne of Green Gables. I played many different parts in many little high school plays, and I absolutely adore musicals on actual stages by actual actors and actresses, as well as movies. Love them. Is Christmas stressful? I never thought it was until I became an adult, and then I realized it is the most stressful thing ever, and so I think I enjoy Christmas a lot less now that I'm older. Ever eat a pierogi? Dude, I'm a quarter Ukrainian. Pierogies are like its own food group. Favorite types of fruit pie? Apple all the way, and 100%, I'm not even having a wedding cake, we are having apple pie. We've already discussed it, it's a thing. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid? I, for whatever reason, wanted to be a marine biologist. Never, ever, ever was good at science. Don't really even like being in the ocean. Don't really know why I had that desire, but that's what I wanted to be when I was really young. 57, do you believe in ghosts? I don't believe in ghosts, but I believe in different energies. 58, ever have a deja vu feeling? Absolutely. Do I take vitamins daily? Yes, I try to. Do I wear slippers? I don't wear slippers, but I wear like little fuzzy socks. Do you like my pajamas, by the way? Do I wear a bathrobe? I wear a robe usually in the mornings to answer the door because the postman comes really, really early. So I have a couple of different bathrobes in my bedroom that I like rip on and put on because I don't really wear pajamas to bed. So I throw it on and answer the door and then go back to bed. What was your first concert? My first concert was Avril Lavigne, and it was in Kelowna, BC, and Avril was the shit. Walmart, Target, or Kmart? Definitely Kmart. And I say that because Kmarts in Australia are the bomb.com. Like, they are beyond amazing. Every single time I go in, I walk out with like a huge armful of stuff. Nike or Adidas? And might I add, Australians say Adidas. 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 I think Europeans do as well. I say Adidas. Definitely Nike, but I mean, both are wonderful. Cheetos or Fritos? I would assume that's some type of fake cheese tasting processed garbage. I've never tried either and I have absolutely no desire to. Peanuts or sunflower seeds? Peanuts, but I do really like sunflower seeds. Have I ever heard of the group Très Bien? No, I haven't. Have I ever taken dance lessons? Yes, I used to take dance lessons as a kid. I was probably maybe 5 or 6, and I ended up not continuing on with it because I spent more time at the water fountain than I did on the dance floor. Number 70, is there a profession that you picture your future spouse doing? Glenn wants to do like music producing, so hopefully that. 71, can you curl your tongue? Yes. 72, ever won a spelling bee? Hell no, I'm a phonetic speller. If the world was right in my eyes, shoe would be S-H-E-W, like easily. Have I ever cried because I was so happy? Oh my god, I cry over everything. I cry over like happy commercials, sad commercials, Facebook videos that are viral, everything. Do I own any record albums? Yes, I do. I own Yellow Brick Road, which is Elton John's album. I own the Get Lucky album. I own, what else do I own? Michael Jackson. I own a couple. Do I own a record player? No, I don't. Does that make me a huge poser for owning records and not a record player? Oops. Do I regularly burn incense? No, not regularly, but I do have incense. I like to burn incense, I like to burn candles, and I like oil burners, which are like little oil melts, and then, you know, they're really good. They smell nice. Have I ever been in love? Yes, I have. I've been in love twice, and my love with Glenn is my forever love. How mushy and lovely. He's my person, you know, and once you know, you know, and you know that that's it for you. Who would I like to see in concert? Is this current bands or like bands that no longer are a band, no longer tour, or members have died? If it is both, I would love to have seen Queen, I would love to have seen Led Zeppelin. Bands that I'd love to see currently, I really want to go to Fleetwood Mac. They're playing in the Hunter Valley Gardens, I think next month. I really want to get tickets. I would love to see the Eagles. I don't know if they still tour. They did a couple of years ago. I know that they did a couple shows in Maui, but I don't know if they still currently tour. And I'd also love to see Katy Perry again because Katy Perry was friggin' perfect. She's a goddess. What was the last concert I saw? The last live music that I saw wasn't like full-on concert, traditional live music. It was a festival in Canada called Shambhala. Shambhala is everything to me. There is absolutely no other way to explain it. It's the best thing that's pretty much happened to my adult life other than Glenn and my job and my family. Yeah, pretty much right up there. Hot tea or cold tea? I have hot tea every single morning. I really enjoy iced tea, but iced tea isn't really a super popular thing in Australia. Like if we were to go out to a restaurant, they probably wouldn't even have an iced tea option. And when I say iced tea, like full out Canadian, like sweet tea, if you're from the States, like, yeah, sweet tea. So both. Sugar or snickerdoodles? I don't know what the fuck a snickerdoodle is. So sugar? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not like a huge sugary sweet person. I don't really like candies or like toffees or sticky things like those 5-cent candies that like, ugh, I hate shit like that. It's not at all what I would ever choose to eat. I'm like more of a chocolate person or a pastry person. Oh my god, if you friggin' Nutella in like some type of like croissant or donut. That's my ideal. Can you swim well? Yes, I like to think so. I was in swim club as a kid and I used to race swimming way back when I was a kid. Can you hold your breath without holding your nose? Yes, yes I can. 85. Am I patient? No. 86. DJ or band at a wedding? I think it just depends on whose wedding it's at. Personally, I would absolutely die 1,000 times over if I could get Jimmy Eat World at my wedding. Very highly doubt that's gonna happen, but I mean, a girl can dream, right? 87. Have I ever won a contest? Yes, I have, and the prize was like the most lame thing in the entire world. It was to get a facial, but it ended up being, it wasn't even a facial, it was a lady who was trying to like pawn her products off on me, and she came to my house and basically washed my face with a face cloth and tried to sell me shit. It was really lame. Have you ever had plastic surgery? Yes, I have. I had my boobs done 2.5 years ago, and it was one of the best things I've ever done. I absolutely love tits, and I absolutely love mine. Which is better, black or green olives? I could not think of anything worse. Olives are absolutely disgusting. Can I knit or crochet? Yes, I can knit. I can't crochet, but I would love to learn. Best room for a fireplace? Probably your living room, but only if your living room doesn't have your television in it. I feel like if you have like an entertainment room that has your television, or like a downstairs living room with a television in it, that'd be good, but like your upstairs main entertaining room, that's what I would love a fireplace in. Love it. Do I want to get married? Yeah, one day I would. If married, how long have you been married? I'm not married, but I have been in a relationship for almost 5 years. Who was your high school crush? My first high school crush was a boy named Cameron, and he had curly brown hair, and his smile was like Seth Cohen's off the OC. And yes, we are still friends, but I haven't talked to him in ages. Actually, funny enough, I bumped into him when I was in Bali, like randomly shooting on the beach, and I heard, "Hey, Pukas," and I turned around and it was him. It was like the most strange serendipitous moment ever, but yeah. 95. Do I cry or throw a fit until I get my own way? I don't cry, but I'm definitely very annoying. Right, Glenn?
I'm gonna say both.
Both. I do not cry.
And throw a fit.
And throw a fit. I don't cry or throw a fit, but I do get very cranky. Do I have kids? No. Do I want kids? Yes, I would. And I do have kids' names picked out, and I really hope that Glenn wants to go along with them. Right, baby?
What's that?
Kids' names. Do you want to tell them what I wanted to name our kid?
No.
I thought that Augustus Gustard was the best thing in the entire world. Then he could be Gus Gustard, and
So
Glenn's dad's
cool.
nickname is Gus, and so we could have Gus and Gussie. What's my favorite color? I don't have a favorite color. I never really have. I like all the colors equally. If sparkle was a color though, I mean, I'd take sparkle. 99. Do I miss anyone right now? Yeah, hell yeah. I always miss people. Living in Australia, all of my friends and family live in Canada, and I miss them all the time. I miss my grandparents, I miss my parents, I miss my brother and his girlfriend, I miss my best friend. I miss a lot of people all the time. It's very, very hard being away. And the last question is something that happened to you in middle school. Something that happened to me in middle school. I had my first kiss in middle school with my first crush that I told you about, and I said thank you right afterwards. And it was in front of people, and I've never lived that moment down. It's terrible. So that was my 100 questions that nobody ever asks tag. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and got to know me a little bit better. If you have any requests for any videos or any tag videos that you'd like to see me do in the future, please leave it down below in the comments. I love reading your comments. You guys know that I respond to a large number of comments in videos, and I love waking up the next day and just seeing a flood of cool, awesome people that have left something thoughtful or nice or just started a cool conversation. I really appreciate it. I think the coolest thing about you guys is that I genuinely feel like if any of us stopped or passed each other in the street, that I could actually have a full-on conversation with you. So I very much appreciate that. Thank you so much again for watching this video. Do not forget to check out my vlog channel because I've been vlogging like crazy, and I would love for you guys to join me on my day-to-day kind of activities and fun. And I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.